What's up, Paul? Hey, I should have had this set up before I went, but I needed to get going because I got stuff to do. I got important stuff to do. Very important. So, yeah, this video is for you adults out there. So, if you're, it's going to be long, and boring. So, you know, I'm trying to be in compliance, right? So, you just stop watching, you people who are 13-year-olds or younger. You're not going to get anything from this. It's going to put you to sleep. So, anyway. Hilarious. I am building some Sarissa precision buildings, and I want to, you know, building some precision buildings. So I thought, you know, it's been a while since I chatted. November was an interesting month. I'll probably say this a few times, and well, anyway, my father passed away earlier this month, so I've kind of been out of the loop for obvious reasons, and it's our Thanksgiving holiday here in America, so I have a day here to do some stuff. I may pop on a couple times, and I just got notice that a package I ordered, which I was not expecting until tomorrow, could come in. I mean, if anything, this video will show that this is not professional, and so, anywho, I have it on this little stand, which is awesome, this Joby, but man, it could tip over. So it's kind of crooked. That's hilarious. Let's just keep it this Anyway, so now I'm trying to do one other thing here to see if someone comes on and chats with me here. Anyway, so it's been kind of a weird month. And then there's been all this chitter chatter about this Copa business, which is hilarious to me. Hilarious in that it's just so vague and weird. So let me go to the video here. And do that. Now you get to watch the video of the video. And here we go. All right. So anyway, so I'm doing these Sarissa precision. I wanted to try them out. I've only built couple things of foreground, and they were like little terrain pieces, so they weren't the most complicated, but they were fiddly. And I did get a foreground building, and it's got a lot of tiny pieces. So I thought, well, let me try it with these Sarissa Precision. I think they're having a sale. They're definitely having a sale right now, and which is like, I'm like, are you serious, man? I just bought some buildings, and a couple that I bought are the ones that they put on sale. Which, you know, that always happens, drives you crazy. So I bought this terrace block here, terrace block, and their shop block is now on sale, which I think, oh boy. Anyway, getting kind of building up to Arnhem. Okay, so I'm at the step here where I'm putting this together. So I painted it before I saw this on, I think on the Sarissa site. I painted these before I took them apart off the sprue, as it were. It's not really a sprue, but you know. So now it's time to put the floor in. And let's see here. So I'm going to push fit the ground floor front and back walls into the side walls. Glue the doors instead of optional. Push fit the ground floor front and back walls. Okay, so that's going to be that way. Can you see this here, what I'm working on? Okay, that's the front. And anyway, so push fit the ground floor front and back pant walls. Push fit. That's really weird. I don't know what they're saying there. All right, so the front. I don't know if that really matters, which is the front, which is the back, but there. So they slide into there, which is nice. And if I go with this thing here, this is going to go here like this, and then this slide into there. Pretty nice fit, and if I do it like this, I shouldn't have to like do any sort of, there's some gaps in the walls. I'm not too worried about that. Can you see what I'm doing there? Okay. All right, so it all fit. I already put that one on there. So let's try to glue these on here. So I definitely think I want to glue these on first. And their attach points are there and there. I'm just using a PVA glue. I feel like they turned out pretty well. So it's been fun. Anyway, so this month's been kind of weird. Lots of emotions and all that stuff, and kind of also, like anything, when you have a death in the family, it makes you just wonder about priorities and what you're spending your time doing. So that's been kind of on my mind too. Should probably put like wax paper down or something. It's glass, so it should pop off pretty easy. Okay, and then I don't need a glue. There's a door. Well, this one, one of the doors is going to have an opening. I didn't put because I painted the door with so this is like cardboard here, and I painted it, and it just did not turn out well. So I'm going to have it actually knocked down on the floor in here. So anyway, emotions, roller coaster, what's important, all that business. You all get it. You've all been through this stuff. So now I got glue on my table here. Get a little thing here. What's important? What do you spend time on? So anyway, I don't know. I don't have any big revelations. I'd already been kind of thinking about priorities and what I spend my time on. And this situation has only amped that up a little bit. I wonder if I have any wax paper. Is that wax paper? No, it's just... So... Probably going to end up scraping that off. Okay, so now... I could put another coat on there. I might. I don't know. All right. So now I'm going to glue. There's some glue there. I'm going to put some here. To open it first. I don't know why I closed it. I was getting ready to use it. That there. Put a dab there. Dab there. So, and this whole COPA thing's going on with YouTube and stuff, I'm kind of like, I care because this channel's important to me. It's a part of my hobby, and I have a good number of followers, and it's fantastic, and I don't want to lose that. But I'm also kind of like, I do have other stuff I got to worry about. And if I knew all along, I've known all along that YouTube, Facebook, all those things. I didn't put any glue there. I wonder if I should put some glue. I already did. So it can all go away in a heartbeat because they own it, and I don't own any of my followers. And the only way I can own my followers is if I get your email addresses, or I get a way to get hold of you, whether email or phone or oh my goodness, I'm in some trouble here. Stop. And actually put this on something. So is anybody watching this? Usually wow, I've got no one watching. Usually I get someone watching. See? It's all right. It's important to me, but I've known that forever, right? This is not you. I don't own your contact information, and the only way I can is if I collect it. And I've never collected it, I just never have. And that's fine. I made that choice. So, and I have not saved any of my YouTube videos for the most part. So if I lose them, they're gone. And I was at rest with that a long time ago. I did save my podcast stuff that I did for my business podcast. Because that's the same way. Well, actually, no, that wasn't quite the same way. But if I stop paying Libsyn, I lose all those. So I have saved those. I just don't have the hard drive space to save all these videos I make. It's just a way of reaching out. And I figure, if somehow they'll make another way to reach out and I'll have to rebuild and while that part would be a bummer because it's really cool, all you who followed me and watch these and can talk back to me. Talk back to me. This is awesome. But you know, let's go kind of zen about the whole thing and be like, you know what, man, I'm gonna start over. All right, so now this goes on. I'm a little surprised you don't put these on here. Huh, the chimney. You still see me here? Oh, what's up, Al? All right, Al Red Sox fans up here. I'm doing good, man. Just doing a little building here. What's going on with you? Chat away. I didn't do my StreamYard. I should have done that. And you and I could have chatted while I built here, but we'll have to do it with text. I don't know if I'll be on here very long. I just kind of wanted to get a couple things done. But I have an old school game that was supposed to arrive tomorrow, and it might be coming today. And if it does, I may break out a bit about that. Make sure I'm doing this right. This is the inside. That's the outside. And here we go. So far, this is going together pretty easy. Very few fiddly parts. So now make sure my fingers don't have glue on them. Now I'm just kind of going upside down. So you could, some people, I wouldn't mind, I need to invest in a little set of rubber bands to kind of hold these together. Seems pretty square. I mean, look at that, this looks, I like the look of that. So what I can do is, I can go in, I don't know if there's a picture of it. Go in and you can paint these, just the joints where they are. All these types of things have this situation. All right, so what's next? Glue the chimney right's roof supports. All right, so that's this one. They also pop out pretty easy. I had a knife here ready to cut away, but they seem to be coming apart pretty easy, which is cool. It's a pretty neat thing we got going here. I feel like I should keep this, like I should do something with it, but I won't, probably. Roof support, what else goes on there? So glue panel A, chimney pot shaped panel to the gable support and glue to the top cap over the pots. All right. Interesting. How does that glue on there? I hope I didn't do something wrong here. Let's take a look here. So this is going to go here. So here's like just a little divot here, but it's not bad. I need to get a blade. Find out where my blades are. So Al, what's happening? You keeping me company at work? Oh, cool. Al, I don't even know what you do for work. We'll have to chat about that sometime. Come onto your channel and chat about that. Or maybe come onto mine. Or maybe you don't want to talk about it because you're a secret CIA agent. Like, yeah, Todd, I can't talk to you. I think that little nub there is supposed to be there. So that's going to go here. Is that set on that? Oh, I think it does. Look at that. Nice design. So let's take a look at how this is going to look. So that goes there. Is there another piece on the outside? No, it's looking like there should be another piece here. I am not seeing it. Oh, this is interesting. It's showing... What? Am I missing a piece? Glue panel pot saved panel to the gable support. I do like how that just rests on there. That's cool. Was this supposed to be cut out or something? They're showing 3 pieces. Well, this is really strange. I feel like something's missing here. Oh boy. Well, here you go. You get to watch me try to figure this out. Let's look. So if that went there, but if that goes there, oh boy. I painted these two. So go in a certain way. So that goes there. It's, I have to go check out a picture of this. Interesting. This is not what I expected to happen while filming with you guys on here. Guys and gals. Shoot. So let me look at this. Okay, so that only fits that. So there's only room for that on there. So that fits on there, so there's not two. It kind of shows there being a second piece here. If you look at the instructions, look at that. It shows one. So there's the gable piece, that big piece there. All right. And then I got this piece here, and it shows another piece like it here, and then another piece with notches, and then this goes over. Well, I definitely don't need another notch piece, because this little piece won't fit over it. It fits one. This fits here like this, it appears. So now I'm going to need to get out the roof. Check it out here. All right, I gotta pull the roof apart here. So where's that piece go? It's just going to go in the middle somewhere. I need all these little residue pieces here. This you have to be careful with because it's got all the wood from the blown out parts. I love the look of it. So there, I got two of those. Let's see, I got one. Oh, okay, I got two. That's what I should have. Okay. All right, so these are going to go pretty cool, but man, they seem fragile. Oh boy. I don't know if this matters or not. Yeah, this goes here. So this is going to slide. Oh, it does need a gap there. Oh, wow. All right, so that does need a gap. So that's going to go here. It's not going to go up against the wall there. Ah, interesting. But the roof will cover up the gap? Okay, so this is good. Because this fits on here like this. And let me guess, it's going to cover that. Okay. All right, well, this I definitely have to be very assured of because and it has to gap because you have to be able to get that in there. So if I put that there, and there'll be one there. Does that have a gap as well? Glue the rectangular panels. Glue the rectangular panels on each side of the assembly as shown. Push these up to align with the top cap underside. Glue the roof panels to the roof supports. So then I need to punch these out. Sounds like my dryer's done. I was hoping I could get this part assembled before the dryer was done, but I'm going to keep working here. See what I can finish here on this vid. What else is going on? The Stug Master, what's up, man? Ah, bean counter work. You know what? It does not surprise me you work with numbers because you like stats and sports, and I think a lot of accounting people like, especially baseball. Got any sports planned for us, Al? Stugmeister, what's going on with you, man? You got any gaming things planned for this weekend? Let me know. Chat me up here while I'm doing this here. Of course, it's hard for me to read while I'm doing this. And that's going to go there. Look at that. How's that look? Can you see that? It looks awesome, doesn't it? And I wonder about storage of these things too. So this is going to go here like that. So this needs a gap as well. What's interesting to me is that there's no way to space that. I wonder, oh, the roof is removable. This is all very interesting. It's only going to glue to this portion here. So I wonder if I glue this on. Okay, so that's interesting. They've made spots for, so you glue that on, glue that straight, and you glue this on. And that'll go, oh, sweet, are you serious? Look at that. That is awesome. Nice work. Little notches in the wood beams to make it work. That goes like that. Glue both those on. Let's think what would happen if I did that. Excuse me. Yeah, glue the roof panels to the roof supports. You do not want to glue this. Glue panel A, chimney pot shaped panel to the gable support. To the gable support. See, I don't think you want to put this here. What if you put that there? What's going to happen there? Oh, I guess this is good. You get to see what it takes to build this. Now, maybe I'm not the best person to have you watch because, you know, maybe I'm not the most qualified. Yeah, so that covers that gap, so that's cool. I feel like I need to look this up. I'm going to go look up Sarissa Precision here on the old computer. Sarissa Precision. This is one I wish I had you guys on. You could chat me up while I'm doing this searching here. But I don't. So let's see here. Let me see if you guys have said anything. I'm not Canadian. I'm U.S. Yeah, I like the house. Thanks, Al. I've been thinking of doing a big painting crusade for myself and get done with all my bolt action. I really want to get those new Victrix, Saxons, Vikings, Norms. Oh my goodness, dude. You got a lot of stuff you want to do there. That's awesome. Yeah, I am definitely on a get stuff done thing. I'm now, I had started this in October and then the November went to all haywire. So I kind of changed my tune a little bit, but now well, I mean, I just didn't change my tune, I just didn't have, okay, let's look here. So I got the destroyed single house here. So let's go here. Just want to look at a couple pictures of it, if I can. Yep, so glue those under there like that. It's going to go there. It's going to go there like that. Removable roof. Okay, so I didn't need to paint these. I definitely want to just glue those to the right there. That's interesting. I'm going to do scoring of the MDF here. Good or bad, I don't know. I'm always worried about MDF in it. So I wish it did a few other pictures here. So it's just going to stick out over there. Okay, so it's going to glue to part of that, so I can like score like part of this here. And I want to score this part. Okay, so, and this part. So anyway, I'm on a thing. I want to, so I've got someone, Curtis, painting some of my 15 mils for me. I had, I paid, my British Legion paid a little bit up for me. I wanted to try that and see what it's like. I save my money for that. I've talked about it for ages, and I thought, you know, just do it. So I did just do it, and British Legions are awesome. And then I'm having Curtis paint up all the support. Piets, machine guns, officers, partisans, things like that. Because I'm trying to get some stuff finished for doing Arnhem and other stuff. just having 15 mils done. So I'm trying to get stuff done. I want to sell these 10s that I have sitting here on this desk, sell my 6s, and I'd rather sell them to a local person because I don't really want to ship. Now this is weird. I wish there was notches or something here because I've got to glue these pieces and keep them straight and pretty much not touch them. So I'm kind of done with this until this dries. I'm a little surprised there aren't notches there to. I have these little clippy-doos, clippy-hippy-doos. If I go with this one or not. Let's see if I can make this happen. So I'm just trying to finish stuff up. I got terrain. I want to finish these buildings. That smashed it down. It's not straight. I squeeze the heck out of that glue. It's like, ah! So anyway, I'm pretty much not buying any new men or warriors. I'm not buying any new warriors until I finish. These Brits get finished. And I may have to buy a couple German, but I need to kind of do an inventory and see what's happening there. I don't have that many like I need to do it. I have to. I don't remember what I have. So I'm just trying to line this up here. Because anyway, I need to finish some stuff. Get rid of my 6 mil buildings. Get rid of the 10 mil. Get rid of the 6 mil. Probably a couple more board games I can get rid of because I'd stopped buying and then I bought some more. You know how you guys know how it goes in games. So I'm gonna go ahead and glue that on there. I think this might help keep it together. It's gonna go there, but I think I'm gonna glue that. Maybe I'm not. Am I gluing that base to it? Because I'm definitely not gonna glue those down. I'm not clear, but I think I do want to glue that down. Because I don't think you want to lift that piece up out every time you're lifting up the ceiling. So, my point, I'm trying to simplify. Stu Master, it's wanting me to show or hide your comment because you said was sort of an ass. It's fine. Show that. Let's see. I think it's a good and healthy thing for us for the winter as we tend to get more minis. American as well. I guess I'm representing Washington State. Ooh, Washington State. I have lots of relatives in Washington State. Hoping to make a trip there in July to see. Well, probably Spokane, Columbia area or something. Columbia River. Currently reading Anthony Beevor's The Battle of Arnhem. I listened to that on audio. I dug it. I got to see Anthony Beaver come speak here. He spoke in St. Louis at the library. That was cool. No. I think I want to glue that down, but I'm going to wait until it's dry. It's only going to have a couple of touch points. I got to quit doing that or it's going to break. Washington State Cougars or Huskies? My family, I don't have a preference, but my family loves, they're Cougs all the way. Oh boy, and you're Huskies. Yeah, it's so funny. They were here just for my dad's funeral, all of them, the cousins and his sister and stuff. And Yeah, they're hardcore. They like 5 of them went to. I get it. I'm KU, and there's K Staters and all that stuff. I get the rivalry stuff. But they're definitely hardcore Cougs. I have no horse in the race. I have no cougar or husky in the race, except for his family. So I guess. So is that going to fit over that or over that? So I'm going to glue all that down. I kind of wish they would have aligned that stud there with that so it'd be more surface to glue on that. Because that's all going to glue there. That's going to glue there. So then these will be in there, and this is what will support. So the question is, do I want all that supporting it, or do I just want to pop off the entire thing? That I'm not quite clear on. So here we go. We're gluing it on. We're doing it. So the classic game I bought was Squad Leader. I owned it a long time ago. I bought it, and a friend and I tried to play it, and I just was like, what the heck? So I kind of put it away, and it's one of those games, like, I don't even know what happened to that, just before I knew about Board Game Geek and all that business. So I don't know, we probably donated it to Goodwill as one of those people that people found, like, I found a deal. And I was the source of that deal. There's not a lot of touch points on here. So Squad Leader. So I just want to. It's kind of a nostalgia thing, and then I did get Cross of Iron, just to play a couple scenarios. There's some training scenarios, and just to make some vids on it, because that's what I do. It's a hex and counter game. If someone doesn't know, you probably do. Almost everyone knows what Squad Leader and Advanced Squad Leader is. This is the year I did purge all my Squad Leader stuff, the Advanced Squad Leader stuff. I think I glue all this on. Let's see if I can make it happen. Sorry, I'm getting kind of quiet as I kind of concentrate here. But I love Washington State. It's a beautiful area, man. I kind of come to like the West Coast, I think, but I lived in California, and they've lived in Seattle, Seattle, Spokane, Yakima area for years. Okay, so now I got to make sure everything's plugged in, lined up. Oh, it's all falling apart. There's probably a better way of doing this. All right, so let's look here at the front. Thanks for watching, everybody, by the way. Yeah, card and dice, strat, baseball, yeah, it's kind of the same thing. Spokane area is boring, I think. I've never been to Spokane, actually. Some of my relatives live there. Oh, you're talking about... Oh, yeah. The coast is beautiful. I mean, there is something alluring about the desert and stuff, Yakima, but I've never been to Spokane. I think this is all... I got to see Anthony Beaver speak. It was interesting. He came up and spoke at a library function, which I just went to another one with. Oh gosh, what was the guy's name? No, not McDonald. I bought it at Storm and Steel. The book weighs a ton. It's 1,000 pages. But what was I saying? He was interesting. So he got up and spoke. Anthony Beaver did, and he kind of like read this like prepared thing, and it was almost like he was reading not from the book, but kind of just he just did this really broad narrative of Market Garden. It was a little weird, but then he took a lot of questions, which was cool. And then I took my picture with him and signed my book, so that's cool. The other one, and I can't remember the guy's name, he was more of a kind of did a little presentation talking about the stats of World War II. Very interesting stuff, and how more people died in the preparation for World War II, or World War II. More people died in the build-up to D-Day than actually died at D-Day, and we're talking on the Allies side. And I can't remember the numbers and justification used for those stats, but when he did it, it sounded reasonable. Okay, so there's a gap in that. That's interesting. So that's not touching anything. Well, this is fragile. In some ways, I do want to glue this to it. It would just be more there. Okay, I think I need to just now let this dry. I'm not going to be able to make this decision until this is all dry. Well, so you got to see me put the walls up. Let's see, anything else? Yeah, Monty. So now I'm going through the notes. Al Red Sox, you say Monty. It's funny. I mean, Monty had some success for sure. So, you got to applaud that. Well, I guess you don't have to applaud that, but he did do that. I'm also reading a book now, Lead Like Ike, because I'm going to get a new position at work where I feel like it's kind of like Ike's position going into that, and I've always liked Eisenhower stuff, so I'm kind of diving into biographies from him for the next 3 books I read. It's fun when I can read a book for business, and it's a World War II history. It's kind of fun. Monty, I don't know. Okay. Oh, really? That's interesting that you say most people are cougars. Boring. Nice, Todd. Yep. So, Stu, this is going to be it's probably not going to be Flames of War. I got a bunch of rule books for them just because I kind of got interested in maybe trying some of the older 2nd or 3rd edition, and maybe like Flames of Awesome Sauce, a variant that Mark Severn made, or something. I do want to try it out. I do want to try out the rules just to say I play, because I've always been like, ugh, because I don't like the parking lot of tanks. I just think it looks weird, and I don't understand it. Even based on the reading the rules, I'm like, why do they all bunch up like that? There's some reason based on the rules, but whatever. So I don't know. It's mainly going to be for Blitzkrieg Commander, Battle Group, and maybe a 3rd set that I Field of Battle. So, and maybe Iron Cross. So I play all the weird ones. And I was playing Blitzkrieg Commander in 6 mil, but I decided I wanted to, in that simplification thing a year and a half ago, I said I'm going to go down to 1 scale if I can. Because I talked about it, if you go to the Blitzkrieg Commander fan group page on Facebook, there's this guy that did Blitzkrieg Commander just like kind of what I was thinking about doing, which is why I bought these 2 mil things. Hey, who do we have watching here? I think we have 4 people. Hey, OG, what's up? Hey, OG, do you want to still chat with Kev and I sometime? I think I have availability, so let me know via all the messaging channels. Well, I don't ever want to focus on the negative, but I am curious, dude. What are some of the negatives about the models? These are Flames. I use it. One thing I like about Flames of War is that it puts out a bunch of 15 mil models, right? And it encourages other people to build 15 mil models and make these. Without Flames of War, I wouldn't have this, and then I got a couple other things, like their pre-built terrain that I got. So I'm thankful for that. Speaking of thankfulness. But yeah, just let me know what's up with the models that you're not liking. I don't think I've bought any recent models. Yeah, I think, yeah, definitely gonna need to glue these on there. I should probably do that now. So everybody watch, disaster may happen. Yeah, I'm just interested what you're thinking about. And that's an honest, sincere question. I have not dealt a lot with their models. So, like I said, I'm appreciative. I preferred the metal, but I understand why we've moved from metal. But I think I like the feel and weight of metal. I'm kind of, I guess, an old school guy, but I also like the cost of the matte plastic. And I know I don't. So I'm not. I try not to critique things because I just don't feel like I don't know. Because I don't know. But like I can critique. Like I don't, after using Battlefront models, probably older ones, um, and Peter Pig, and gosh, what was the other one? A Line of Fire? No, Line of Battle. Shoot, what was the name of the Forged in Battle minis? I've just used some other minis, and I'm like, oh wow, these are good. And so the Plastic Soldier Company ones, I'm not as thrilled with, but you know what I do like about them? They are cheap. Okay, hold on, everybody. I gotta take a deep breath. Let's get all these to fit. I gotta crack a few eggs. Ooh, yeah. I love it. Yeah, can you see it? Nice. Let's put these. There's the guy in front of it. Pew pew. So like Plastic Soldier Company, they're just a little thin. Once you got some of the metal and the Battlefronts, I kind of like the chunkier guys. Let's see if I can. Isn't that awesome? It's so great. I'm so excited. You know, in times like this, I'm like, oh, now I remember why I play miniature games. So then what I want to do, I should probably paint the interior. I'm probably going to put, like, just glue these down, glue some debris on the ground. The door's been kicked in. I hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving. We, really small affair, just had my stepmom, who was married to my dad, which was nice to be able to kind of spend the time with her, kind of quiet, just myself, my boys, our Chinese exchange student, and we delivered meals, which is cool. We've done that a bunch of times over the years, which is nice. Had a nice dinner, played a game called Piece of Cake, which is originated as a German game, whatever piece of cake is in German. Just a fun family / party game. And watched Elf with Will Ferrell. It was a fun movie. I thought we did something else. So my models won't sit flat in here, but that's okay. So I'm just putting all these extra little pieces of MDF in here to rubble. So realistic. You could use it to reinforce. Oh, I'm all over the place here. So that's what we did for Thanksgiving. Anybody else want to tell me what they did? Let's see if Stu's answered my question about the models. I'm just really curious about what's going on there. I'm not trying to stir up anything. I'm just curious. Okay, original Grognard. Oh, Flamche. Okay, got it, OG. Hey, y'all. Oh, Al. It's the way they look. The infantry, they all look like elves. Oh, that's funny. The plastics for the open fire set are amazing. I love the metal too, but plastic is very nice if done right. Still recovering from bronchitis, so I'm alive. You? Yeah, sorry about that bronchitis, dude. The plastic, so open fire. Well, okay, so did they use the same models in the beach set? To the beach? Which I find to be a hilarious name considering it's, you know, not really a beach invasion, and it's got airborne, so they should have just said like airborne invasion and then just done that, but whatever. All right, guys, I think that's it. Thanks a lot all for coming on, chatting. So Stu, would you recommend getting the would you recommend getting the Hit the Beach? Because I've thought about it a couple times, but I don't really need more Americans. But I like the idea of getting a set. Okay, cool. Hey, thanks everybody. I'm gonna maybe pop on later with the squad leader if it shows up. And there's my little home with my little roof. I'll go put it on the table here. Maybe I should do that right now. Actually, let's do that right now. Let's disconnect from my power. Let's take it off the stand here. Actually, maybe I shouldn't take it off the stand. So I can set the phone down. Try not to get my pasty white legs because I'm doing laundry. Well, I mean, I have clothes on. It's just shorts. I'm always pasty white even in the summer. So here we go. Hold on, everybody. Let's put it on the table. Let's see here. I'm trying to think of where to put it. I put it by the road. What do we think? Huh? It's kind of dark in here. Let's see if we can turn the light up. So there it is. Let's look at it compared to like the, I don't mean my quality of look. I mean, it's going to look more unique, but just the size and all that. I like it. Looks good. And sometimes I use these as pretty close, man. That's good. Brits, the British Legion painted. Let me see if I can, yeah. Hold on. I love how you can't see. Shade cam. There you go. Thanks all for watching. That's Sarissa Precision. Looks like I got a little bit of painting to do. Touch-ups here and there. That's it. Thanks all. See ya.